Welcome back, everybody, to the greatest show on earth, and that is the Miami Boat Ramps channel. I'm your host, Broncos Guru, in collaboration with our boy Wavy Boats, and it's another Wavy Guru Productions back down here at 79th as our crew approaches number 7. And they're going to get off, and hits the brake and almost loses his buddy in the bow. And man, I'll tell you what, we see a lot of people down here who don't even have any type of lines on their vessel, and then we see crews like this who have about 70 foot of line on their 20-foot vessel. But these guys are going to get it tied up. They've got more than enough rope to do so, and they should be able to get this one out of here. Oh no! Oh no! Oh, that was close. My man had his arms out and they somehow saved it. It didn't look like it smacked. We didn't hear a bang. But I mean, that was a pretty solid throttle into the dock, especially for somebody who's actually, they're trying to leave the dock. So our crew looks a little confused right now. I don't believe they hit anything or any vessels, so they're probably good to go there. They just got to be a little careful as they're backing up here, but our guy's going to get it done. But that one was a little bit crazy. I mean, they just somehow, I'm wondering if that one was an accident. In other words, they weren't actually trying to do anything with the throttle, and maybe our captain accidentally bumped it. But they're going to thread the needle here, get out between the other 3 vessels that are in the 2 lanes, and work their way back out into Biscayne Bay. But you can tell there's a little bit of frustration right here. And her and Cap are still trying to talk it through, and she's coming into the bow, and I mean, well, she's checking out the bow, so they must have hit something. And here comes our crew. They're going to make their approach on 1, and we have our expert dockhand at the bow of the vessel. And little man looks bound and determined. He's got his lines, and he is ready to roll. Life jacket and everything looking sharp up front. And our captain's making a nice slow roll approach in on 1. And definitely following that rule of not approaching any faster than you're willing to hit anything. And so let's see how our crew does. Looks like we're going to get us a little leap going. And we've got the pull grab, the leap, and my man's going to get her tied off. Look at these expert skills right here. Uh-oh. Up. Yep, somebody forgot their sandals, and the dock is hot. Oh, no. Oh, little man's going to have to get back on the boat. That's always a rough one. Pretty much anybody who's a boater, we've all done that one at some point, where we got off the boat, forgot our sandals, and realized that it was just a little warmer than we anticipated. Our crew's sitting here. They've been waiting for a few moments to try and pick the right dock, and they're going to go ahead and make their approach. And I kind of thought they were going to go for 5, but it looks like that is not the case, as they are heading towards 6 or 7. But I don't know. We might see the back out because they're going to kind of miss all of it right here. And the crew's still kind of holding, trying to figure out what exactly they're going to do. But I don't know why you would wait for 7. There's multiple open docks right now. And here we go. We're going to reverse back, and I got to imagine we're going to reverse back to either 4 or 5. Both were open, and I wouldn't wait on anybody else right now when there's just the open docks to go ahead and make the approach. I mean, standing in the bow of these boats is always a little tricky. It's a little bit slick, so you never know what you're going to get there. So you do have to be careful with the throttles on this one, because it's very easy to toss somebody from the bow of a vessel like this. So our crew's realigned, and it does look like, yes, we're going to go in and make an approach on 5. And the wind and current's been a little tricky today, but nothing too crazy. He pumps the brakes. Once again, you got to be a little careful. And he's just getting it turned where he can have it lined up the way he wants it. And here we go on our final approach. And looking pretty good. Our guy's ready on the bow. And we've got somebody on the stern. Oh, careful. And we've got the leap off. We got 2 sets. Whoa. Let go of the lines. Whoa, a little too much throttle there. And from a boat like this, that could That could hurt somebody. So our guy on the dock was smart enough to kind of let go of the lines and leave enough slack to where he didn't get drug out with the boat. And we're going to come back in and reset this one up. Our cap appears to have a good line, but we've still got to get some lines back off the stern now. And our guy's going to try and get this one around the 5-pole. He's going to probably have to release a little bit on the bow. But man, they're going to get this one put up. But I won't lie, that one was close. If my man would have just held onto those lines and not let the slack out, he would likely be swimming right now. And a little earlier, I said they were going to get this thing put up, kind of like it was done, but then I forgot it's never done down here at 79th. So the crew has this on the trailer, but it's been a struggle trying to line it up. So our tow driver is going to start pulling it up, and it appears he doesn't like the way it's pulling again, and we're going to back it down. And one of the tough parts is he's gotten the wheels wet now as well. I'm kind of curious once he hits that apex point of the hill and this boat starts pulling up, whether he's actually going to be able to get this thing up or not anyway. So he's going to get a little kick off the stern to see if that can help line it up right. And here we go. We're going to try and pull out this time and see how we fare. And here we go. Uh-oh. With the wet tires and the heavy boat, this truck's not wanting to do it. Oh, nope. So he's sliding backwards, and that's where things get really tricky. When you start spinning the tires and you start sliding backwards, you really are going to have to use caution. So he's going to back it down to take a little bit of weight off the truck itself. And maybe try and give it a little bit of a running start. Oh, we're getting some assistance from one of the park officers, and yep, she's telling them, get your tails in the bed of the truck. And I love it when they do this. The guys over here at 79th are really good. They always try and help out. Even at Black Point, actually, I see them quite a bit when there's something like this. They're going to go over and they're going to try and start people on how they can do this to get this out. And so we've got this couple now, and she's telling them, she's like, go ahead and give it a little bounce, pretend like we're in the club and bounce it around. And as they do it, we're going to have a little success, and these guys are actually going to get it tied up this time, and they're going to get on out of here. Get a little applause from the crowd as well. And speaking of getting out of here, we're going to go ahead and get out of here also. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Miami Boat Ramps. If you did, please check out our other content. We have Wavy Boats, who does a bunch of great things down at Haulover Inlet. My channel, Broncos Guru, we do some great comedy boating videos over there as well. And of course, we've got Boats vs. Haulover, where man and machine take on Mother Nature down at Haulover Inlet in Miami, Florida. And if you guys haven't already, go ahead and drop an anchor on the subscribe button here.